Assalamualaikum and selamat sejahtera. Today we will present about the entrepreneur in Malaysia. In entrepreneur in Malaysia, we choose Robert Kuok. And now I will introduce my group member. First, Ridwan Syami. Second, Azad Effendi. And last one, me, Muhammad Zulfikri. Introduction of Robert Kuok. Robert Kuok is a Malaysian business magnate and investor. Robert Kuok was born on October 6, 1923 in Johor Bahru. Ching Ching is his alternate name. He is the founder and chairman of Shangri-La Hotel and Resort. His wife's name is Ho Poh Ling, and he has 8 children. Since 1923, Kuok has lived in Hong Kong. According to Forbes, his net worth is estimated at 12.6 billion as of April 2021, making him the wealthiest Malaysian and 104 wealthiest person in the world. As of April 2019, according to Bloomberg Billionaire Index, Kuok has estimated net worth of 18.4 billion, making him the 33 richest person in the world. Kuok is media shy. Most of his business are privately held by him or his family. Apart from a multitude of business in Malaysia, his companies have investment in many countries throughout Asia.
Okay, next. Story of Robert Kwok. Robert Kwok began in business as a office boy. After that, he worked as a clerk in between 1942 until 1948-35 in Singapore. After that, senior Kwok died in 1948. Kwok and his brother and a cousin, Kwok Hon Chin, founded Kwok Brothers Sdn Bhd in 1949. Uh, in his business trading, agriculture, commodity. Relationship Kwok and Japanese continued after Malay gained independence. Okay, next. In 1959, Kwok former Malayan Sugar Manufacturing Co. Berhad, together with two prominent Japanese partners. At one time, he controlling 18% of the Malaysian sugar market with productive of 1.5 million tons, equivalent to 10% of world production, earning himself the nickname Sugar King of Asia. Okay, next. 1971, he built the first Shangri-La Hotel in Singapore. His first foray into Hong Kong property was in 1977, when he acquiring a plot of land on the newly reclaimed Tashim Sui East waterfront, where he built his second hotel, the No Long Shangri-La. Next, in 1993, his Kerry Group acquiring a 4.9% stake of Quark officially retired from the Kerry Group on the 1 April 1993. In 2007, Quark combined his plantation, appealing oil and grain business with Wilmar International, making it the world's biggest palm oil processor. That's all of the story of Robert Quark.
Next, I will continue with business. Robert Kuok Business. First is GSC. There are many cinemas company in Malaysia, and Golden Skin Cinemas or GSC is one of the largest, most well-known cinemas here. Even if you happens to not be a cinemas goer, there's no way you don't know what GSC is. Number two is Trader Hotel. A four-star hotel, it is a business hotel according to its website. Traders hotels are available in Malaysia, China, and as well as the United Arab Emirates. Number 3 is Wisoy. Wisoy is produced from selection Canadian soybeans and makes a nutrition drink. Not only is it nutritious, but it also tastes good and refreshing on a hot day when it is chilled. Number 4 is Kerry Group Limited. Not to be confused with Kerry Group based in Ireland, Kerry Group Limited is a subsidiary of Kuok Group. Even then, it has several subsidiaries of its own, operating in, operating in the hospitality, property, logistics, industrial manufacturing, and palm oil production, among others. It is headquartered in Hong Kong, but has operations in Southeast Asia. Lastly, the famous one is Shangri-La Hotels. The original Shangri-La Hotel was found in Singapore in 1971. Today, the Shangri-La Hotels have sprung up throughout Asia Pacific, North America, the Middle East, and Europe. Characteristic of entrepreneurs of Robert Kuok. Robert Kuok is open risk taker. He willing to accept danger loss and negative effects. Second, Robert Kuok is a observant. An entrepreneur who always looking around, paying attention, profiting, and creating opportunities. Number 3 is Robert Kuok is visionary. Visionary is a far-sighted and view of the company purpose. And number 4 is Robert Kuok is hardworking. To achieve success in the sugar refinery industry, he worked hard and sacrificed energy when he was young.
Okay, next, charity social responsibility (CSR). Kuok have a foundation it called Kuok Foundation Berhad. Kuok and his brother established the Kuok Foundation in 1970 to reduce poverty and the economic gap between the richest and the poor in Malaysia. Kuok Foundation Berhad is non-profitable charitable institution. Next, Kuok Foundation Berhad also offer a full-ride scholarship that cover tuition fee and a monthly spending only to only to freshmen applying to pursue a full-time first degree at British public universities such as University of Cambridge and University of Oxford. Next, the donation of Kuok Foundation such as welfare home for abandoned and neglected children, rehabilitation center for retarded and disabled people, non-profit hospital, and society associated and foundation providing information and support to the blind, the deaf, and the sick and the underprivileged. Okay, that's all of charity social responsibility of Kuok Berhad Foundation Berhad. Thank you.
Conclusion of Robert Kuok. We can conclude that Robert Kuok is a good role model for us. Despite of having a lot of property, he is still a humble person and this attitude is favored by the people around him. By having the characteristic of a good leader and competency of an effective leader, Robert Kuok shows us how important hard work and intelligence are in business. Knowing there are so many competitors out there who are smarter than us. So we must always be hardworking and work faster with a creative mind to expand our business and make it at the top. Besides, we should always keep the relationship between employer because the employer are the most important people in achieve success. We have to give some motivation to our employer. Sometimes we as a leader also have to hear any option from other because we are not always right. A good leader will lead to a better. Always open-minded is also the law of success that Robert Kuok practiced in his life. We should not afraid to get the opportunity and try something new. If it leads us to fail, we will get a new experience, which is we learn that we are not repeat that mistake again. Robert Cook once said, "There are risks in every business. If you are not brave enough to grab on the first or next opportunity, then you shall be poor person forever."
So that's all from us. Thank you for listening our presentation.